On June 14th, the most historic UFC event ever held takes place on the South Lawn of the White House in Washington, D.C., the lightweight championship on the line. And in the main event, the most compelling stylistic collision the division has produced in years. On one side, Ilia Topuria, undefeated, 17-0, the man who knocked out Alexander Volkanovski, Max Holloway, and Charles Oliveira back to back without a single professional loss anywhere in his career. On the other side, Justin Gaethje, a man who has been knocked out twice, written off 3 times, and keeps walking back into the cage asking for the hardest available fight. 2 completely different stories, 1 cage, 1 night. And by the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly why June 14th is not the easy Topuria win that everyone is predicting. This is Behind the Glory. Let us get into it. This is not just a UFC event. This is a moment in American history that happens to have a championship fight attached to it. And the man defending his title on that lawn, the man who will walk out under those lights in front of that building on that night, is Ilia Topuria, a Georgian refugee who was born in Germany, raised in Spain, and became the first Georgian and Spanish fighter to win a UFC championship. The symbolism of that specific story playing out on that specific stage on that specific night is not lost on anyone who understands what this fight actually represents. But symbolism does not win fights, and June 14th is going to be decided by what happens inside the cage, not outside it. Here is the story of the man standing across from Topuria, and why his specific background makes him the most dangerous opponent on the roster. Keep watching. Ilia Topuria is 29 years old and has never lost a professional fight. Not in amateur competition, not in regional promotions, not in the UFC, not once. But the record alone does not tell you why he is the most complete fighter in the lightweight division right now. The specific quality of his wins does. He knocked out Alexander Volkanovski, one of the greatest featherweights in UFC history, in round 2. He knocked out Max Holloway, the most durable striker in the sport, a man who had never been stopped, in round 3. He moved up to lightweight and in his very first fight at 155 pounds, knocked out Charles Oliveira in round 1, 2 minutes and 27 seconds. 3 of the most decorated fighters in lightweight and featherweight history, all finished, all inside the distance, none of them with a meaningful moment to point to. His boxing is the weapon, precise, economic. He does not throw punches to look busy. Every shot is placed with surgical intent. His left hand is one of the most dangerous weapons in the sport, and his footwork creates the angles that make it land. But here is what makes Topuria specifically dangerous for Gaethje. He is not just a boxer. Underneath the striking brilliance is a judo black belt and 8 career submission wins. His ground game is a loaded second weapon that almost never has to fire because the first one does the job first. At 29 years old, Ilia Topuria is at the absolute peak of his powers, and he is about to face the one opponent on the roster who does not care about any of that. Justin Gaethje grew up in Safford, Arizona, population 9,000, copper mining town. His father was a miner, so were both his grandfathers. He spent the summer at 18 working 12-hour shifts 7 days a week at the Morenci mine. He took 1 sick day in 3 months because he needed to sleep. That background is not a detail. It is the foundation of everything Justin Gaethje does inside a cage. He is 37 years old. His record is 28-5, and here's a number that defines his career better than any other. He has won a post-fight bonus in every single UFC appearance he has ever made. Every one. The highest bonus rate in UFC history. Not because he got lucky, because he has never once been in a boring fight. Because he is physically incapable of fighting safe. He has been knocked out twice, by Michael Chandler and by Max Holloway at UFC 300 in one of the greatest rounds ever fought. Both times, the sport wrote him off. Both times, he came back sharper and more dangerous. He beat Paddy Pimblett over 5 rounds to win the interim title. He absorbed punishment. He got rocked. He kept walking forward and kept landing. His gas tank at 37 held for 25 minutes against a durable young opponent. Gaethje at his best is the most chaotic and therefore most unpredictable fight available in the lightweight division. And Topuria, for all his brilliance, has never faced chaos at this specific level before. Subscribe to Behind the Glory right now. We post the full live breakdown the moment UFC Freedom 250 ends on June 14th. Hit the bell, you do not want to miss this one. Drop your prediction in the comments right now. Does Topuria stay undefeated or does Gaethje pull off the White House upset? I am reading every single one. This is Behind the Glory.